It's that time of day again. It's that time of day again where we have an investigation. Well, I say that, we're just going to check some stories out, but some interesting ones today. Quite shocking. So you're going to be in the chat. I'm going to have to keep an eye on what you're saying about this one because, as I say, I want to see what you say in the chat. I want to see what you say in the chat. So happy days. Oh, Fred the Bodyguard's live tonight, is he? Oh, happy days, happy days. How you doing, Binky? Hope you're well, my friend. Living the dream. But yes, I've chosen a few stories today. There's some crazy goings-ons. But obviously, I'm going to tell you what they are, and we're going to see what you guys think in the chat. It's going to be very interesting. How you doing, Mr. Waffle? Good afternoon. 1 o'clock already. 1 o'clock already. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yep, 2, but they're not saying anything about it. 2 men, no names, nothing. Typical. That's the way it is, isn't it? I wonder why. But yeah, I've got a few stories today. I've got to try and think because my mind went blank then. We've got Adil Ray. Do you know him from Good Morning Britain or something? His presenter. He lied. He literally lied, and no one's called him out. No one's called him out. How you doing, Phil? Hope you're well. It's rather, the sun's trying to come out here, but it's really, really windy. So it's cold, basically. That's what I'm saying. I just ran out in the garden with my grandson. I was like, whoa, get back indoors, skis. Oh, yeah, Binky's living the dream. So happy days. But what was I going to say? What was I saying? Yeah, right. I've got Adil Ray from Good Morning Britain or something. No one's called him out. He literally lied. He literally lied. I've got all the evidence to bring it up on screen. I literally prove that Adil Ray lied. We've got Shabana Mahmood. Saying that's why I'm just making sure I've got my links ready here because I was looking, I was like, what? What's that? But yeah, we've got Shabana Mahmood saying that Muslims are essential. There's a 12-year-old girl that's a bit worrying at school and she's on a stab list. And 7-year-olds being coerced to pray to Allah, you know, the one that wants everyone to die. So it's absolutely nuts. I saw these stories and I was like, right, yeah, we'll bring them up on screen, you guys. I want to see what you guys think about these ones. So, yeah. I'll do my Islamophobes and patriots. Which call them out, is that Islamophobic? Yep, it is. Oh, Islamophobic. But Adil Ray lying, absolute blatant lie. So that's definitely something that's got to be discussed because I'll go through the actual, like the news bit, that the article, and then what I'll do is actually show you the bit in question where he's talking out of his backside. But I don't get how no one has actually called him out. No one has called him out. That makes no sense to me. But you know, regardless of whatever this article is about, when I get to it, I'll tell you, I'll be like, no, it's just absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Lying in the name of Islam again. It's what Muslims do. Taqiyya. That's all it ever is, isn't it? That's all it ever is. But yeah, apparently he made comments. It was on Instagram that he posted his lies. So yeah. Apparently he's found himself embroiled in a rather heated war of words with a social media user after taking to his online platforms to comment on the reception to last week's open iftar in Trafalgar Square. See, now you've let them do it once, that's it, you're screwed. They're going to demand that's going to be Islamic Holy Land now, and it always has been. They'll probably invent a flag for it. Got Trafalgar Square is ours. It's ours. Look, it's been ours since like the year dot. That's what they do, isn't it? Thousands took part in the event as they broke their fasts. Yeah, even though they were eating more food in the evening, like anyone ever knows. Did you know heart attacks and like the medical emergencies in the Muslim world goes through the roof during Ramadan when they're supposed to be fasting, because they literally gorge themselves silly. And we saw in the other video, didn't we? They're having big old punch ups because they want enough sweeties. I mean, how pathetic. But yeah, I think that Nick Timothy's 100% correct. It's all about domination. Even the UAE ban it. Why do they ban it? Because they say it's an act of domination. A mass ritual prayer in public spaces as an act of domination. And then that idiot Starmer, oh, he's got to be sacked. Like, how out of touch can Starmer be? I mean, that's our Prime Minister, ladies and gents. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. So, yeah. And your nephew as well, did it? Oh, yeah, we got that story. It's shocking, mate. It's shocking. Yeah, definitely. Of course you do. Well, about 100%. That's what everyone's saying. Like, school, I think it was in Leicestershire or Lancashire, something like that. We'll have to look. But yeah, this is hilarious. But it was this bloke in question. But the exchange began when Mr. Ray took to Blue Sky and Instagram to seemingly mock those concerned by the scenes they witnessed at Trafalgar Square. He penned, if some are still worried about Islam dominating London, please tell them that the Gothic architecture of Big Ben and the House of Parliament are hugely influenced by Islam. No, that is a blatant lie, and I will prove it. Big Ben is inspired by the minaret of the Great Mosque of Aleppo, Syria, and the House of Parliament arches on the Mosque of Cordoba. No, incorrect, lie. That's Turkey. Both of those statements are complete lies, and I will prove it. Inevitably, many of Mr. Ray's followers praised the presenter for hitting back. But he's lying. He's literally lying. The man is lying. It's these two. I'll highlight them so you can see them in blue. That is lies, and I've got it here. I'm going to bring it up on screen to literally prove my point. But yeah, he's absolutely 100% lying. I'll bring it up on screen. It'll block me out, but there you go. Big Ben is inspired by the minaret of the Great Mosque of Aleppo, Syria, and the House of Parliament arches on the Mosque of Cordoba. Not true. The statement is not true. Big Ben is not inspired by the minaret of the Great Mosque of Aleppo, Syria, and they're not related to the Cordoba. The information provided does not support the claim that these structures are inspirations for Big Ben. And I've got the other bit that have come up after this bit, which will show you. If someone's still worried about Islam dominating London, please don't tell them the Gothic architecture of Big Ben and the House of Parliament are hugely influenced by Islam. Incorrect, liar. The statement that the Gothic architecture of Big Ben and the House of Parliament are hugely influenced by Islam is false. The architecture of Big Ben and the House of Parliament is primarily influenced by the Gothic revival style, which emphasizes pointed arches, intricate detailing, and verticality, reflecting the grandeur of medieval Gothic architecture. While there may be historic influence from other architectural styles, the specific mention of Islam is not supported by the available sources. So there we go, ladies and gents. Adil Ray lied, and not one person called him out. And here, you'll see this actually like more evidence to prove that he is lying. They're saying like after a fire destroyed most of the old palace in 1834, the British government held a competition to rebuild it. Over 90 designs were submitted. The winner, Charles Barry, with help from Augustus Pugin, a man obsessed with medieval Gothic style. They didn't just want a new building. They wanted to revive the spirit of England's past. Gothic wasn't just pretty, it was political. It signalled tradition, stability, and divine order. Everything the modernising 19th century feared losing. Basically, the opposite of Islam. Today, the choice still shapes how we see power. The pointed arches, flying buttresses, and intricate traceries aren't just decoration, they're engineering. The tower's 312-foot height was designed to dominate the skyline, visible from anywhere in Westminster. The 282 stained glass windows, each one tells a story, saints, kings, and parliamentary milestones. Even the gargoyles. They're not just scary faces, they're functioning drains carved to look like mythical beasts. So there you have it, ladies and gents. He lied. Adil Ray lied. But no one said anything about it. No one. So why is he saying that? I mean, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How can you claim something like that? But here it is in the article. Let me put it so it goes back in blue again. How can he say something in that article, but they've not called it out? No one has called it out. Absolute 100% blatant lie. That's not good. So there you go. I've literally proved he's lying. And in this statement, like in this article, how come the person who wrote the article didn't then put, after research, this claim is false? That's Islam, like taqiyya, lying, yes, but trying to make out something's Islamic when it's not. I mean, talk about trying to take ownership and make out that Islam's something it isn't. I mean, we're never going to like be anything to do towards Islam because obviously we know that it's not good. It is not good at all. So Jake's in the house. How you doing, Jake? Hope you're well, mate, on this glorious Wednesday. Oh, don't forget, ladies and gents, call in tonight, 7 p.m. I've got it up, so get the notification on. We're going to start with the 48% of Muslims that feel that they don't feel safe or they don't feel like they're part of the UK. I know I'm going to say that, don't you? But yes. How are you doing? It is Robert Johnson. I am clicking on your name there, but it's not coming up. There you go. How you doing, mate? It's all good. Generation X. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I say mate. It could be a woman. I'm saying mate. So could have got that totally wrong there, couldn't I? Clearly, it's just an attempt to destroy British culture and erase its history. Yep, to make out it's all Islamic. How you doing, Juliet? Hope you're well. Oh, that word again. That's been used 3 days in a row since Jake said it. Palimpsest. Crazy. Palimpsam. This is ridiculous cultural appropriation. Yeah, basically that's what they do. They try to insert it in it. I mean, you doing fine, cool, Robert? Yeah, it's just absolutely nuts. I don't understand how they got away with it, or he got away with it. It's an attempt to normalize Islam and belittle our traditions. Yep, it's all about them, innit? All about them. There should always be a plan B. But yeah, I just saw that Islamic roots. Click. Yes, that's it. That's basically it. Everything and everything. You know that. What was it they stole? They stole thingy from the Jews. Was it the Temple Mount? Is that what they stole from the Jews? And then they make out it's theirs forever. But anything that was taken off them at any point, they're demanding it back because it was theirs originally. But anything they've stolen off someone, they're not giving back. It's theirs because it's theirs forever, or something like that, isn't it? So it's absolutely disgraceful. Yeah, literally. But I don't understand. I'm a bit confused that no one's called it up because the rest of this report, no point does it say anything about this man having a false claim. That they didn't say anything. So they've not even bothered looking into it. And they've just taken it like, oh, he said it, so it must be true. And I don't get it. And there it is on his Instagram. Look, if someone's still worried about Islam dominating London, please Don't tell them the blah, 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 blah. Big Ben is inspired by that's rubbish. Look, just saying. No, you're not saying nothing. It's rubbish. It's a lie. And he got 52 comments. When did we click it? We can go to it. But it's absolutely ludicrous. To make that claim, gets all those likes. And I don't know what's going on here. Trying to get on Instagram. It's blooming pain in the backside, but I want to see what a server search, see if we can find something out about him. But I find Instagram quite rubbish. So we can find it. I can't believe no one's called him out. No one's called him out. How bad's that? Comments on this post have been limited. Yeah, I bet they have. Because he's lying. Yep. They're trying to take it. They take it to something how Islam shaped British architecture, and that they're full of it, absolutely full of it. So basically, he's limited it, so you can't even go on there and say like he's lying because he's covered his back. So, but literally, I brought it all up for you to see. He's absolute talking out of his backside, and obviously, all the other people that reply are going to be people that were like, "Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do," isn't it? So, yeah, that's a good way of getting rid of everything. Just destroy it. Do you remember seeing those all the stones and that? And they were just destroying them. You're like, wow. It was Temple Mount. Yeah, I bought it something like that. So it's crazy. The English are literally being rewritten out of their own history. Yeah, but I don't get how they get away with that. And then like on Instagram, he's like limited like who can reply it, and they're going yeah, and they're trying to condone it. And someone put like misinformation, and someone put a link saying like oh how Islam shaped architecture. So they're absolutely lying. So, but yeah, the man's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot, and he lied. So it's as simple as so. There's no ifs, buts, or maybe. The man lied. So I don't know what else we can say about that because it's just blatantly. This is going to be a good one. You're going to like this one. But Shabana Mahmood. But yeah, I can't stand people that lie. It's terrible, terrible. So, yep, basically the case. Yep, I do try to like only ever talk about stuff that I think I know about. If I'm wrong, I'll get called out. Happy days. But I do try to stick to what I know and what I've already researched, so I know when I'm speaking it that I should be somewhere near correct. But nothing worse than being wrong. But obviously, unless I say it's my opinion, then it's my opinion, isn't it? So they stole the Temple Mount. Apparently, Momo tied his flying donkey to a pillar on his way to heaven. Yeah, like they do. Yeah. How you doing, Bob? Bob, not that one. Afternoon, all afternoon. The 19th century Gothic role was inspired by medieval European Christian architecture, not Islam. Exactly. They're afraid to call Islam out. I'm not. I hate it. Yep, me too. I hate Islam as whatever it's supposed to be because it's not a religion. So, I'm no historian. I always thought Gothic came from medieval Europe. I would be wrong. Yep. Whereas they're not allowed. It's Islamophobic to call a liar out. Yeah, so they're just like, yeah, well, he said it, so it's true, isn't it? They're like, no, it's false. They're like, what? Is he Christian? No, he's a Muslim. Oh, he's a Muslim. Okay, it's true. It's true. What he said's true. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah. I might make couple and proud Islamophobia shirt, hats and mugs. I've got one on my on thewizardswords.com. It says Islam downwards, and I've used ISLAM, and it says I steal, lie, and murder. How about that for an Islam t-shirt? I've sold 0, just so you know. But I just made it because it's funny. Islam shapes nothing about English architecture. Exactly, Scott's Lassie. But apparently not. I mean, they're twisting the narrative to suit them. I think some Islam's trying to get in Cuban causing trouble there in Mexico with the cartels. Well, that's no surprise. Muslims are the masters of gaslighting. Yes, they are. Islam has nothing to do with any aspect of English or British culture. Nope, literally nothing. The only history Islam has with the UK is terrorism. Yeah. Oh, I was literally going to say something, and I'm going to leave it because Jake said it. That's not true. You forgot grooming gangs. I was literally going to say, what about? And then I saw it. I'm against it entirely. Yep. We have to be. I'm against anything that's against Jesus Christ, Christianity, dogs, truth, freedom, democracy. Yeah, women's rights. Jake, tell me more. The only thing Islam aspires our determination to drive it out of our lands. Yeah, literally. And then we've got this, like Shabana Mahmood posted on X. It was a pleasure celebrating Eid at 10 Downing Street yesterday. That shouldn't be happening for a start. It's 10 Downing Street. And it was a moment to remind those who might think otherwise. British Muslims are an essential part of our country's national life. Unity, not division. Is she off her rocker? And this, like Gareth, but how can UK Muslims be essential when they are 6.5% of our population, but responsible for 97% of terror deaths since 2000, 84% of child gang rapes, 75% of terror threats, 18% of all prisoners, 6,000 female GM a year, 1.5 times birth defect rate, 48.6% of 16 to 64 not employed, and 27% in social housing. And I had that thing up before, didn't I? Where it showed like 63% of Muslim women are on benefits and 40% of men are. So how is that, or how does that equate to the British Muslims being an essential part of our country's national life? Is she off her rocker? Is she like trying to sort of gloss over something here? And how on earth, like we always say, is Shabana Mahmood even an MP, being that she's Muslim in a Christian country? Oh, I hope not. I've got to try moving. Have I? It's where I'm looking at things and reading, and I can just read and I don't know. I hope I'm not freezing, mate. Nope, I ain't submitting to it either. Never. Good afternoon. How you doing, Helen? Oh, I posted up my advanced song. I've done an EDM. But yeah, I've done my advanced tune. It's called Ben for 10. I posted that up. I've got a I put a little what do you call it? Like a playlist. So it's got the Restore Britain, Tommy Robinson, and Advanced UK song in it. So they're the 3 songs I've wrote. I probably won't write anymore, but I thought I'd do those 3 for a giggle, put them up, give people a laugh, inspire people, have a little sing along. To exchange, I can't see the reply Wiz put up you wrote in the chat. Oh, go to the top and it says top chat, and you got that little bit. Click it and then click on live chat. It should come up. So yeah, Mahmood. Yeah. I don't know what she's doing. So cultural movement. Definitely grooming gang. Everybody saying hi. But Happy days. But this is ridiculous. It's like, how can you claim British Muslims are an essential part of our country's national life? That is a blatant lie. That's just her opinion. That's not a fact. Like I said, they're like 6.5%. 6.5% of the population. Look at the absolute trauma this country's taking from just 6.5%. But 4 million at 70 million. And look at the damage. Look at all the harm, the attacks, knife attacks, sexual assaults, sex crimes, whatever. Inviting in more and more and more. So who does she think she is? Like, she should not be in Parliament as a Muslim. You should not. You should not be allowed in any shape or form to actually be allowed in British politics. It's just wrong. Absolutely wrong. But I don't know what we can really say about that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it bugs me when we see things like this. It really does, because like, as a Christian country, how have we let it get like this? Like, is there a plan? The powers that be are allowing it. And is that why the illegal immigration is not being stopped? I think they've halted the £700 million next payment to France for some reason, because obviously, you know, might have something to do with the fact that they've been absolutely useless. Like, the French don't stop them. They're just taking our money and then they're like, yeah, go on, off you go. Wouldn't be surprising if the French government actually bought their boats for them and like, get out, go on, off you go. Go to England, you're their problem now. They gave us hundreds of millions, happy days. No, she does not speak to us, for us. No, that's what I mean. It's terrible, absolutely terrible that she can come out and say things like that. So, but surely this day and age, we can say, like, British Muslims are an essential part of our country's national life. We say, no, I'm offended by that. We're offended by that as a Christian country. They are not essential part of us, of this country in any shape or form. They are not essential. What is essential about all the sex crimes going through the roof and our women and children, young ladies being attacked? Do you know what I mean? It needs to stop. So, needs to stop, has to stop. But yeah, I think they definitely 100% take out anyone from British politics if they follow Islam. Like, you got to understand, like, they say, oh, but what about they're Jewish? But they're not trying to like change anything. They literally say, right, you know, you're in a Christian country and I'm a Jew, so let's crack on. And the Muslims are like, oh, what can we change? Right, we need to start get into politics, and then we can slowly like do what we need to do, and then we can, at whatever point when we got a certain amount of people, start changing the ways. Like the next stories that are coming up, they start influencing all that. Do you know what I mean? Like the schools, the kids, like, I mean, 7-year-olds being told, like, coerced to pray to Allah. No. It's like everyone's so desperate to slap Islam in everyone's face. It tells you it's fake, doesn't it? So, oh, it might not give it on the phone. Oh, I don't know about mobile phones. I'm not sure. I don't know, Mr. Waffle. Yes, but so there's messages you can't see. Hey, everyone quick, say what you want about Mr. Waffle, he can't see. But it's ridiculous. I mean, for what they've done to this country, telling me they're essential. What? But no, I don't think they should be in British politics at all. That's why with Reform UK, and they're turning around like Layla Cunningham, Zaya Yusuf. Like, hang on a minute. Don't think so. We can't take out the world's most useless, lying mayor of all time from London, Sadiq Khan, and replace it with another Muslim. How does that work? How does that work? There's tens of Muslim mayors in this country. And then literally their ideology is seeping into the politics, and we're not allowed to say anything because we get called Islamophobic. I don't know what we can say about that, but I think Shabana Mahmood is 100% in the wrong. 100% in the wrong. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say about the matter. Remove Islam or Muslims from British politics. Stop forcing their ideology. I mean, it just doesn't work in the West, does it? It needs to stay in the East. And it belongs back in 700 AD when they started inventing it through that mentally unstable man that couldn't read or write, who was attracted to 6 and 9 year olds. So I mean, imagine marrying a 6-year-old and raping her when she's 9. Oh, he's the greatest example. It's a man of all time, he is. Oh, right, okay. Let me start defending it so I can stay a Muslim. I mean, wow. I wonder if Shabana Mahmood knows about that. Not that she cares. She's got some excuse. That's all they have, excuses, isn't it? Excuses. So, yeah. When is Starmer? Right, yeah. Yeah. I think it's Dan Wharton put a post up saying like he's the master of cover-ups, and now he's got a toupee in the photo. He looks like he's wearing a toupee. How you doing, Beats and Tapes? Oh, Mr. Waffle turned his phone and it works. Well, hey, there you go. See, some people just know. Some people just know. So yeah, I saw Danny Tomo's on X actually with a bloke in a tent holding a gun. They're like, what on earth? Yeah, but it's all right. You can come in free of charge. Get rid of all your documents. You can come in. We'll look after you. Taxpayers' expense, and then you can start attacking the taxpayers. It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. If Islam didn't have the death penalty for apostasy, Islam wouldn't have lasted the 7th century. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's all, it's like literally like a cult, isn't it? I don't know how else you can describe it. I don't know how else you can describe it. But here we go again with like, this is terrible. Like, imagine like your 12-year-old daughter being at school. A concerned parent goes viral after revealing his 12-year-old daughter is on a stab list. A boy who is the son of African immigrants has been found at a school to have made a stab list of girls who rejected his advances. That's the ideology. A furious father wrote, "He is still in school. This madness has to end. Either the establishment are on the side of the good people, or good people would take things into their own hands. She's 12-year-old, for God's sake, and has to now walk around school with the threat of being stabbed at any moment. We live in dangerous times." I wouldn't actually let her go to school. If she's 12-year-old, if that's my daughter or granddaughter, I'll be like, "You're staying home. You are not going to school." It's as simple as that. You have to wait for that lad to literally be removed from the school. Then you let her go to school. But, excuse me, but you make sure that you're there with her when you drop her off and get her into the school, and then pick her up when you come out the school, because obviously he might find his way there to do whatever after, like before school starts or after school is finished. That's the ideology. What? Because he got rejected with his advances. So he now thinks he's got the right to have a stab list. And apparently twice he's been found to have a knife on him in the school, twice. So he literally has been known to have a knife on him. He has a stab list, but he's still in school. I mean, what on earth do you have to do nowadays? I mean, maybe if he tweets about it, he'll get arrested. Maybe this lad can say, like, "I go to school, I've got a stab list." And then they go, "Oh, he's tweeted it. Right, we can arrest him now." But until that, they literally wait until we actually attack someone. And then another innocent person will have to lose their lives, all in the name of immigrants that shouldn't be here. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, what sort of environment is this lad being brought up in? And they're African immigrants. So obviously, I'm assuming like the Africans, a lot of them are Muslim, are they not? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too sure. But, you know, out there, you can be in the middle of nowhere. They got machetes and they just start like hitting people with machetes, don't they? They start hacking them, and that's just their ideology. They think nothing of it. So now they're here, and he's got rejected. He thinks he's got the right to make a stab list. I mean, that in itself is like an act of terrorism, having a list. Oh, these people I'm going to stab. Oh, as a school, we will take no further action because he hasn't put it up on Facebook or tweeted about it. If he puts something on X or on Facebook, oh yeah, the full force of the law. But other than that, we're not interested until he actually kills an innocent child, which more than likely will be a young girl. And once he's actually done that, then we can say, oh yeah, that's not good. We should have done something. That's what we're going to do. But, you know, we've got to wait till another innocent person's died at the hands of another immigrant. Oh. Deport the parents, they are the cause of their son's actions. Yeah, literally, got, like I said, to think of the environment. I mean, blimey heck. They must be saying something to him like it's not working in the world of, excuse me, in the world of discipline. I've got a funny throat today, I have. They say he's a British man, not Iranian man. Oh, they say anything. Or they just say, oh, no, there's no further information. Africa was a violent place before his own got there. It's natural to them. Exactly. There's no such thing as a British Muslim. They are two contradictory systems of values. Yeah, literally. Yes, they are. All the Western nations need to combine resources and wall off wall off the Middle East and other countries animals come from. Yeah, just ban them full stop. So yeah, we could the grape numbers, yep. How you doing, Robin? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. It's absolutely how many things do we have on here? All I'm saying, like, it's crazy, it's ludicrous. That's all. Oh, it's ridiculous. That's all I'm ever saying. But nothing's ever done about it. Nothing. I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's what I keep saying, isn't it? I don't get it. But, I mean, what would you do if your 12-year-old, or you find out your 12-year-old daughter or granddaughter or stepdaughter is on a stab list? It wouldn't be going to school. Hell no. I'll be straight in that school. Like, are you getting rid of him or what? No, well, my daughter's not coming back. Solves that problem, doesn't it? Wow. There's definitely a psychological issue regarding violence and having to bend over in submission 5 times a day. Yep, but they're slaves. Slaves to Allah. And we all know God will be like, no human should ever be a slave. But they're slaves to Allah. So that basically tells you it's all false and rubbish as well. But no, they're like, oh, we're a slave to God. We pray 5 times a day, so we've got an excuse never to like get a job. Like I said before, like the bus driver just gets off, gets in front of his bus, puts his mat down, starts praying. And I was like, well, have you got a job interview? Oh, no, sorry, I'm late for my job interview. A Muslim had to pray during his work shift. I mean, what? It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. If that was my daughter, I can assure you he wouldn't be walking around that school or anywhere else. I mean, something has to be done. I mean, how dangerous is that to have a stab list? I mean, so this lad must be about 12 and he's thinking about stabbing people and he's got a stab list. I mean, or is he 13, 14 in a different year? Imagine that. Like, when we were at school, it's just like nothing, was it? And I mean, at the era fight, it was fisticuffs and that was it. That's the end of it. That's all said and done. Tomorrow's a new day. But no, not now. It's literally you get stabbed to death, so you won't have a new day. There'll be no tomorrow. all because you decided to turn around to someone and say, like, I'm not interested. Oh, you rejected me. Oh, I've got to stab you. You hurt my feelings. It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. I mean, what else can be done? The school needs to get rid of him. Has to. Has to be expelled. You can't have that sort of ideology. I don't know what else I can really say about that. It just winds me up. And it's the safety of our kids, our future. Police found weapons stored for a fight at one of the schools I worked at. No way. Actually have weapons stored. Wow. No way. So even if, as a teacher, I don't know what you're like mentally, Jake, whether you'll get stuck in or what, or I don't know. But as a teacher, I assume you're going to run to sort of defend the child. But then what? They pulled the weapons out while you're helping. You could literally get killed protecting a child in a school, which is the last place you'd think of being attacked. I mean, that other school teacher, he's been in hiding 5 years because he mentioned something to do with Islam, which is ridiculous. I'd love to know where he is and have a chat with him. I'd love to know. But I mean, Christ, Jake, I mean, did you ever think, like, as a school teacher, you fear for your life as well? I mean, that's what you get in the police force and even nurses, maybe to an extent. There must be a fear or a worry that something could happen and it could cost you your life. The 27-year-old police officer just died in a car crash, didn't he? And he's probably looking forward to his future. Boom, wiped out. And now you're telling me that they got weapons stored for a fight at a school where teachers could end up being attacked. Because it doesn't matter how big you are, how tall you are. Even someone like me, I want to go in and help someone, but then someone's like, yeah, but we've got metal bars, or we've got bits of wood with nails in, or we've got knives or machetes. I mean, you can't even do anything. You put your arm up to defend yourself, they chop it off. You're like, what are you doing? I'm a school teacher. And these are kids. I mean, that must have gone through your mind, Jake, surely. Especially after when you learn of things like that. You're like, am I safe? Let alone the kids. Are you safe? I'm guessing the girl got in trouble, not the boy. Yeah, probably, yeah. She's probably accused of being Islamophobic. How dare you complain? You're on a stab list. It shows he's thinking about you. He's such a good, honest person. Just because you're on the list doesn't mean he's going to do it. You saying it like, you actually feel threatened by it. How Islamophobic of you. How ridiculous. They'll probably end up suspending her or expelling her from the school because she assumes, because she's on the stab list, that she was going to get stabbed and he's an African immigrant. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How could she think of such a thing? She must be Islamophobic. I mean, her father has literally said this, and obviously someone's posted on X and it's going viral and everything. The father, 100% Islamophobic. How dare he be worried about his 12-year-old daughter going to school because she's on a stab list, which that doesn't mean anything's going to happen. Just because you're on a stab list, I mean, you're going to get stabbed. I mean, how stupid do they think we are? If you're on a stab list, the chance of you getting stabbed is a hell of a lot higher than if you weren't on the stab list and you were just going to go to school. Oh, no, but it's an African immigrant, so he didn't really mean it. It's just like, it's like when you say about the Prophet Muhammad being marrying a 6-year-old. She wasn't 6 really. No, but it's written in Sahih, which means it's authentic. Yeah, but we got excuses for that. We can worm our way and snake ourselves out of it and around it. And that's what we're going to do about this stab list. It's the girl's fault. She shouldn't have rejected him and got herself on the stab list. And now for the dad to now defend the daughter who rejected the boy, ridiculous. How dare he? I think this young African immigrant and his parents need to sue this man and the daughter for trying to make out like there's something going on that's wrong. There's nothing wrong to see here. Did you like my sarcasm? I'm good at sarcasm. Every time the kid leaves the house on edge. Yeah, I bet. I mean, imagine being one of his parents. I would be stuck to my daughter. I literally, you know, I want to go out. I don't care. I am literally gonna keep you like within arm's reach, mate. I mean, blimey heck. Oh, here we go. Knobhead is back in the house. If you're on a bus and you want to go somewhere and then you got to sit there and wait 10 minutes while some stupid idiot wants to get out, put his mat in front of the bus and start praying, what if you had a job interview, Phil? You absolute prat. Are you pathetically thick or what? What if a bus driver wants to pray? He's at work. What do you do at work? You don't stop and pray. When do Christians do that? Never. And you do realise in the Islam world, oh, we've got to pray 50 times a day. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, okay, says Muhammad. Let me think. Okay, we do it 15 times a day. We ain't got time for that. Okay, let me see. Oh, what it is then? Oh, no, God told me 5 times a day. I'm just making it up as I go along because I'm a paedophile and I'm a murderer and a warlord. Yes, what it is I like to have slaves and I like to rape and kill. Yes, that's what I do. I'm the greatest example of man of all time. And if you're at work and you're on the payroll, you can abuse that and you can just get your mat out. Don't worry about driving the bus. Don't worry about the times. Don't worry about being at this bus stop at 10 o'clock and being at the next one at 10:07. No, you stop, you get out, get in front of your bus, put your mat out, start praying, take your time, 10, 15 minutes, it's fine. Don't worry about the people that are in a rush, have got appointments and lives. If you want to pray, mate, that takes precedent. Of course it does, because you're in England, a Christian country. Oh, it's all this domination and intimidation skills going on here. Oh, yes, there is. But no, Phil Bunnyfold is an absolute pillock, absolute prat, absolute twat, mate. He said, what's wrong if the bus driver wants to pray? What an absolute bellend. How about, like, I keep saying, like, what if I give you the link? Come up here and talk, but you don't because you're full of shit. Absolute crap, mate. Why are you even here? Is that why you're here? Just to trigger people by talking absolute crap? What's wrong if a bus driver wants to pray? Do it in your own time. You're on a payroll. You've got people on the bus. It is your job to get people from A to B for a fee, not stop halfway through to pray to a fake God who thinks, like, apparently you can appoint someone at the age of 57 that wants to marry a 6-year-old. No, that's all good, mate. That's all good. Yeah, that's all right, mate. Go away, you absolute muppet. Good afternoon, Wiz Mods and chat. How you doing, Jenny? Hope you're well. Hope you're living a dream. Let him walk around the street 24/7. Yeah, he's an innocent man. He's an innocent man. You might be praying not to crash the bus. Don't be so stupid. Yes, they hid the knife in the toilets. Oh my God! Wow. I suppose, yeah, in the cistern, innit? I suppose you lift the back up, plop a knife in there. Wow. You're going to fight girls from another school. Oh my word! But weapons, my word! What happened to fisticuffs and grabbing air and all that? I was shocked a policeman stood at my door. Yeah, I bet you were. Like, whoa! Blimey heck! That's absolutely mental. You're at school and they got knives. Like, wow. The pickaxe handle, knuckle dust, all sorts stashed in the lockers. Wow. Holy moly. But, I mean, I was going to say, like, surely teachers would see something, wouldn't they? But I suppose, you know, they have things in bags and swipe it into there and that. I suppose they can be, you know, good at concealing because they got plans. So, yeah, it's not as easy as, oh, yeah, like, it's a pickaxe handle. It's massive. But, yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Wow. In the 90s, we walked around with our hockey sticks and knew not to hit others with it. I know, yeah, I had a hockey stick and all. But, yeah, high school, yeah. Oh. Did you find out where the weapons came from and how they acquired them? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Kids were caught because they'd put it out all over social media. Oh, it sort of sums up why they got weapons and that. They're not really the full shilling, are they? Let me put it on social media. You only have to look at the behaviour of the government to see why this is happening. Exactly, Jenny. I mean, top to bottom, it's just gone wrong. Parents reported it to police. They came in and searched the school. I bet you were like, what? Well, our family needs to be deported. Yep. Oh, you can't do links. Hang on, geese. I'll sort that for you. So let me just get in the back end of me thingy there, Jake. I'll all right, where are you? Right, you should be able to post links now, mate. Cheeky promotion for Jake, but that way you can do links. So because it didn't even come up here, so how annoying. If your personal beliefs hinder your work day in any way, then you should not be working for that company. Exactly. So yeah. So then we'll get blocked by YT, but not a mod. What shall I Google? And I will see if I can find it for Wiz. Yep. Oh, Jake, you should be able to. I've just put you as a mod, so you can post links because obviously I trust you to post links. So, but yeah, if you got the link, I will follow it. We'll bring it up. We'll bring it up. Why is it bad to pray in front of a bus for someone like might release the handbrake? Yeah. Weapons school log at Chatham 2007. I agree with you, Wizard. So what? That confused me. What? I haven't got a link this end. I'm looking, so there, guys. Is this the one? Yeah, that's it. And thanks, Wiz. And I'm like, I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing. Oh, Kent Online. Is that it? Oh, hang on. The link's not come up on my StreamYard at the back, but on this one it has. Let me here we go. 2007. Ladies and gents, this is Jake's school. What a lovely place. Well, what about that for a picture? You can't how pixelated is that? Chapham's Fort Pitt Grammar School for Girls. Jake worked at the pit, mate. Students at grammar school have been interviewed and cautioned by police after several weapons were found in school lockers. Did you get interviewed and named in this article, did you, Jake? 4 pupils at Fort Pitt Grammar School for Girls at Chatham, including teacher Jake Forder, not really, were questioned after a tip-off about rumours that girls were going to have a fight with pupils from another school in Medway. Wow. The funny thing is, schools selective girls' grammar, really? Wow. That's why they like butts, because they see enough of them during prayer. Yeah, that's probably it there, when you're bending over and that. Oh, you're probably right there. Jake's a mod. Nice. Yes, as Pat stood down, Jake stood up. But that's crazy. A knife, a screwdriver, and a small metal bar were among the items found. Well, Jake, you work at some school, mate, or did, I should say. A spokesman for Medway Police said a police patrol was at school at lunchtime on Wednesday, January 17th. While in attendance, concern was expressed that a rumour had been circulating stating that a fight was going to take place between students from the 2 schools. The patrol worked with school staff to conduct a search of the lockers, which led to the items being recovered and 4 people being interviewed at Medway Police Station in connection with the offence of possessing an offensive weapon. Detective Constable Claire Nix said, I would like to congratulate the staff at the school for their vigilance and assistance. Ooh, Jake got thanks. Well done, Jake. Yes, absolutely marvelous. You got to congratulate the staff. Oh yes, well done, Jake. By working together, both the officers and teachers have made their school a safe place. Oh, Jake, you are marvelous, mate. These investigation continue. I'm only talking like this because we know no one got hurt. That's the only reason I'm doing it. This investigation continues. However, I'd like to stress that both the police and school concerned will simply not tolerate this behaviour. We will take appropriate action against those who endanger themselves and others by bringing weapons to the school. Did they actually get like removed from the school in any way? Do you know, Jake? Did they actually get like suspended or expelled or anything like that? While this is an isolated incident, everyone in our community know we will not have in-school items of any kind which could be used to hurt others. It later transpired that the rumour was misplaced and there was no plans for a fight. What? After all that? Oh my. Oh my. It transpired. It was just rumours. They were suspended. Wow. Did you actually know that it actually ended up being that like it was just rumours and there was no plans for a fight? So why was it all in the locker then? You could talk the screwdriver away, couldn't you? Oh yeah, I said to matey I'll fix his bike. Like girls fixing bikes. That's always possible. But what are the other weapons? A small metal bar. I suppose that could be talked away. Screwdriver could. A knife. I don't know. We could say, oh yeah, I'll add from such and such. But that's crazy. That's mental. A bloody meat cleaver in his locker. Oh my god. Was it taken on Nokia 33 then? I think it was taken on a blooming potato. Who would have a meat cleaver in your locker? That's nuts. Wow. Yes, they're all mine. That's all my artwork. Passes the time. My dad used to work for Radio Medway years ago. Oh. No, it's not wallpaper or prints. It's actual artwork. It's actually paint on canvas. I use acrylic paint on canvas. Wow, that's mental. Well, we've done the 12-year-old, didn't we, at school? We've done the school situation. I don't want to start going on about the same thing again. This is the next. I think this is the last story, actually, I've got. So this is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. I would ask how you are, but you're obviously okay. How you doing? Okay. How you doing? Okay. It's like I'm asking a question and answering it at the same time. How you doing? Okay. Oh, but yeah. If he wants to pay, dock his wages or get someone who's got to do the job. Yeah, exactly. There was did you see the video? Like the postman was walking down the road and stopped and got his mat out and started praying as well. Like people want their mail before they go to work. Oh, sorry about that. I'm praying. But you're on the payroll. You're literally on the payroll. Royal Mail is paying you. You're not getting paid to pray. You got that pay per slay, you know, where you get money for actually like wiping out Jews and that. But pirate radio on a boat, woohoo! Oh, he's good. He's good. Good. How do you? I'm all good. I'm all good. It was okay to take time off work to pray. What next? Wait, surely you could just say, "Oh, do you know what? I just want to go home for an hour." But it's not your lunch break. I know, but I thought I'd spend the afternoon at home. Why? No reason. Just thought I'd take some time off, mate. Oh, okay. That's. I mean, where would you draw the line? It's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't understand that at all. I mean, what have you doing in one of your school lessons? You're there for an hour to educate the kids, but 20 minutes of that, they're praying. What are the kids going to do other than go absolutely crazy mental? It's absolutely nuts. Yeah. So all of that is, but this is like, this is bad. This is bad. Like, bearing in mind, you know, kids go to Christian schools, maybe a Catholic school, but we're talking about 7-year-olds here, but British school children as young as 7 coerced into Islamic prayer at Church of England Primary. I mean, that is just literally the first sentence, and you're like, what? We did prayers to Allah yesterday. One 7-year-old girl allegedly told her father as he was putting her to bed. Prayers to Allah. Wow. Hang on. Stop the press. Stop the boat. Stop the cars. Stop the planet. The orbit has stopped. What on earth are you doing at 7 praying to Allah? That is ridiculous. The act of worship is said to involve 7-year-old children at a Lincolnshire school, where parents revealing that pupils were encouraged to kneel and bow their heads. Sorry. In the Muslim prayer start. Look, here they are. What on earth is that? Over 5,000 views. What is going on? You think, but we say no, then we get accused of being Islamophobic, and that's showing signs of Islamophobia. How dare you? How dare you? We're teaching them about all these different cultures. Like, no, you don't send your kids to learn anything about Islam, because they're not going to actually tell them the real side of Islam, are they? Because obviously it's the religion of peace. So you can pray at work, and now kids are being told to pray at school, even though it's at a Christian school. Why aren't they at a church? And people say, white working class are privileged. If you don't want to get sacked or want time off to pray, just tell your employer you're a Muslim. It's going to be the new lie, isn't it, to do nothing. I worked at a stadium. They would use the prayer room to sleep, not pray. So most shifts, I was a lone worker. I pulled my manager on it, and he said he's not allowed to speak about it. Company policy. Wow. That's it. See, they just, because, oh. So they're hiding behind it, aren't they? That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You must pray in his own time because we would get sacked. People would complain. Yeah, they would. They blooming well would. But I mean, like what Jake says, like, got to say no to it or whatever. But would that come at a risk of losing your job? Luton School taking kids to the mosque for indoctrination. Yep. Prayers to Allah in a Catholic school. Oh, it's a Christian school, I think it said. Church of England Primary School. Church of England Primary School. I would 100% as a parent, but like, no, like, give me paperwork. Where do I sign to keep my kid away from all the religious? If they say, oh, it's got to be all of it or none, then all of it. Then you'd have to opt out of even Christianity, because obviously it's like, oh no, you can't just say Islam. Well, yeah, I can. You can teach them about like Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism. It's very interesting, by the way, but not Islam. Don't need to know about a death cult. It's not a religion. It's an ideology. It's rubbish. It's evil. Don't like it at all. Oh no, you have to not do any religious studies, not just picking out Islam. Oh, well, if that's the way you want to play it, then that's the way it is. Don't try and like blackmail me into trying to make out my kid wants to learn about that, but he can't, but he has to learn Islam as well. No, don't think so. Do not think so. Just wipe out, just get rid of religious studies for him. I'll teach him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, who is Allah? G4S. I work for loads of security companies. It's normalizing Islam to make it seem as if it's always been here. Yeah. There's some sort of agenda, sneaky going on, without a doubt. The problem is that they do without telling the parents. That's a lot of it, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's what sort of, because they're at school. You're not going to think that they're going to be taught things that they should not be taught. That's not going to happen, is it? Because they're at school, and that's exactly what they are doing. And literally, to take them to a mosque, how dare they? I would be fuming. Was I had a Muslim mate at school? I love going to his house for tea. His mum cooked me great curries. Yeah. Children's Bill of Rights was changed and Gov have control over your kids. Yep. I'll be like, no, ain't happening. Come on. Let me know in the chat, people. Would you let your child go to a mosque? No. Doesn't need to know. It's like when we're talking about the trans stuff. Something the child don't need to know about. One of them's Islam, for what it is and what it represents. And the other is the trans ideology. They just don't need to know about it at all. But I'd rather like say, right, don't teach my child anything to do with religious studies then, and I'll do it at home. I'm Muslim now, so you can't go live until I prayed. Yeah, you have to let me know when you've finished, mate. Yeah. We shall bow to your rights as a Muslim to pray that we shall stop everything. They've now been doing this for 1400 years, infiltrate then dominate. That's basically it, infiltrate, dominate. That's probably a good way of putting it. I'll be writing a piece about this. Oh, well, there you go, Jake. It'll be very interesting, like when it's done, we'll have to see. But you could do links now, Jake. So did you say you do Substack or something for free? So you got articles or whatever, you can put the links for people in there. So do they stop to pray on the bus in Morocco? No, they don't. It's about intimidation and domination. That's what it's about. Imagine making a lot of Muslim kids do Christian prayer. Yeah, there'll be uproar. The teacher have to go and hide in for like 5 years, like that other teacher. But we'll have to see. I mean, where is that bloke? I mean, can he not come out of hiding now? Because wife and kids as well. That's absolutely ridiculous. That is. All that, and they say like it's the religion of peace. Intimidation ruined the bloke's life. I was just checking out the Temple Mount. That's where King Solomon's temple was built. Of course, Islam has stolen it and have it as a mosque. Yep, that's what they do. 100% Wiz. It's happened, Wiz. Check that link if you refuse to send your kid in school. The government can take your child. Yeah, good luck with that. That'll be a big fight outside my house. My son autistic. I went for a review last week looking at his books. They've done Islam and about the Quran. I'm not happy. I've messaged teachers, no reply. Whoa, that's not good. Keep us informed on that one, Joanne. I'd love to know what would happen there. That's nuts. So basically, they've done that with your child without you even knowing. I mean, the only other way is like when your kid goes to school, you could just give them a letter regardless, and no matter what lesson they're in, They can show the letter and it'll say like, my child does not in any shape or form want to learn anything about Islam and the death cult and the fake religion. And put that in a letter and then like show it all the time, innit? So, but there must be something you do. Actually, Jake's a teacher. You know what you got to do, like to get through. It's like you say, you message the teachers. Is that the actual teachers, or do you like the head? Is it head teachers, deputy heads, or something? Parents want all schools need to stand up to this, and I mean all. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Oh, there you go. If you get bored, subscribe here. There you go. It's Substack. If you want to have a read, ladies and gents, email the head of year. They have a duty to respond. Oh yeah, there you go. Jake said, should just carry on reading, shouldn't I? Kids here are being told they are not allowed to talk to their parents about this. Oh my. How dare you tell my child that he's not allowed to talk to me about something? Who on earth do they think they are? I'll keep that picture up so you can see it, because that's shocking, that is. But being told not to talk to your parents about it, I mean, that is really bad. I mean, are they even allowed to do that, Jake, as a teacher? Are they actually allowed to turn around to your child and say, do not tell your parents this? You know, it's disgraceful. Another assault on the family unit. Yeah, it is. Bloody is. It's absolute. 100% facts. Yeah, I'm not disputing you, Jenny. Not at all. Not at all. You know. It just doesn't surprise me. I'm a bit lost for words, as you can tell. It just doesn't surprise me in the slightest. So yeah, I mean, I've got no reason to sort of not believe you. I mean, I'll take you at your word. I mean, blimey, if your son's being told whatever, or you got wind at kids. Oh, sorry, it's Joanne, wasn't it? It said about the kid. But Jenny, if you're saying that, you know, they've been told not to talk to kids about it, I've got no reason to disbelieve you. And it wouldn't surprise me, because that's how they do everything, isn't it? All cloak and dagger. Oh, did I say cloak and dagger? Oh, we know he'll be wearing that. In the name of the religion of peace. Yeah, I'll start threatening legal action. You would though, wouldn't you, Pat? Bloody hell. So I don't know if you got kids or whatever, Pat. I don't know, but yeah. Or nieces or nephews and that. But you would, wouldn't you? To protect them, you'd have to possibly threaten legal action, yes. They can't indoctrinate your kids while they're at school. They're there to get an education, not indoctrination. My nephew's school are doing lockdown drills. That's a bit. Why? Government policy overrides school policy. So if the gov allows it, schools must follow. Oh. Very hard to chat up a Muslim woman. Well, you wouldn't know. It could be a bloke under the burqa. You wouldn't know. You can only see eyes. They're feeling not to tell parents what's going on. Well, what happens when a child is abused by a teacher and they say nothing because of this? Yeah, don't tell your mum and dad. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's dangerous. I mean, kids should be told, you know, under no circumstance should you ever feel that you need to withhold something from your parents, no matter what it is. You have to talk to your parents. They also kept the school lockdown drills from parents. Wow. Why would they be doing that, though? What, for this meningitis or COVID again or some other coronavirus? This is a long-term plan of Islam taking over when the kids are grown up. They're hoping a majority will become Muslim. That's why they don't want parents knowing what they're being taught. That's how sneaky, though. How sneaky. That's so underhanded. It's absolutely awful. 15-year-old told his guardian about it, and he was told not to question anything. Oh, my God. This is a slippery slope that we're on. There's a similar issue with the trans and pronouns and not needing parental consent. Yeah, you bloody should do though, shouldn't you? Yeah, without a doubt. That's, I say, a slippery slope. There's a couple. So, but I don't know what they're like. Literally telling kids not to tell parents what's going on, like what Pat said. I mean, I'm literally lost for words, and you know, we're all here for the wizard's words. I ain't got any. I'm wow, nuts, absolutely nuts. I contact the head teacher. She's not replied. The only thing I've got from her is happy Eid. I messaged his teacher, nothing. I told them we live in England, this Christian country. He goes to church. Exactly, and that's your legal right to do so. And it's your legal right as a parent to protect your child from things like this. Isn't that illegal not to inform the parents of the children, send them to school as a risk to life? Probably, but you know, like the stream, yeah, hit that get that thumbs up, ding, 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 like and subscribe. I was just trying the year head or head of department. They are far more likely to reply. Yeah, they should do. Email is best you have a record. Yeah. Good idea. I think you're halfway down the slippery slope when we need to pull it back now. Yep. Yeah, someone needs to throw us a rope so we can walk back up the slope. How you doing, Slim? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I was thinking that caused distress and discomfort. Yeah, blooming right. But just looking at these kids doing that, though, it just looks wrong. All shades of wrong. I really don't know what to say about that. Though. It's just awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, so they could do all that. Where do you draw the line? Do you know what I mean? Where do you draw the line? Trying to see if there's any other news or whatever. Don't forget, we're live at 7 o'clock tonight. You can call in, have your say. Come up for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something, have your say, like you do, or longer, whatever. Trying to see if there's any other. There's nothing new coming up in the world of news, no. But yeah, gotta make sure I'm all up to date with the news and everything. So yeah. No news, so happy days, happy days. We'll make sure we're all up to date, innit? Anyway, where was I in the chat? Where was I in chat? The only way that could be acceptable is if schools teach how to pray in other religions too. Yep. That's what I'm saying. But my kid, I'll be like, yeah, teach them about religions, but not Islam. Just not Islam. I'd demand that, he's withdrawn from all classes that discuss Islam. I just don't need to know about it. But if you want to learn about Sikhs, Hindus, Jews, Christians, then crack on. There's no harm in that. He's not going to then come home and think that he's got a right to like go Allah Akbar and do whatever. How you doing, Lecture Doc? How you doing? How you doing? The reason for the lockdown drills is because of the increasing threat from Islam. If they attack one of our schools, they will have declared war. Oh my word. Heck. Wow. There's me thinking it could be for something else. Wow. The fact they got to do that and they think it's right to teach a child about Islam and call it the religion of peace. Yet they got to do that. So, yeah, I mean, homeschooling, if you're not working or whatever, then it's a real option, isn't it? But yeah, but this day and age, like both the husband and wife have got to work and they're still struggling to pay the bills. So, yeah. So, yeah. Out the frying pan into the fire, us lot, innit? I mean, wow. Yeah, we spoke about that yesterday, I think it was. Gesture eggs and that. And people, like, if you see it on a box or whatever and it says gesture egg or whatever egg, but it doesn't say Easter egg, don't buy it. That's what I'm saying. As I understand the principle of being homeschooled, most parents do not have the subject knowledge. Yeah. Thing is, though, I always find like being homeschooled, you're not around other kids, which is a shame. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, learning how to be around like other boys and other girls or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You need that. I mean, we're social creatures. So I get that. I mean, I understand why people do like homeschooling, but yeah, I mean, God, imagine a child being taught by me, poor thing. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know enough. But yeah, subject knowledge and your own knowledge that you can give it to a child. We're not all Jacobs Rees-Mogg. Do you know what I mean? Saying no to someone is a fundamental human right under freedom of expression. How you doing, Cayman? Hope you well. Yeah. Homeschooling isn't an option. Check that link on Labour's changes to homeschooling. That's what they try and do, innit? Control, so you can't even do anything like that. The only homeschooled I ever encountered were incredibly weird, strange family. Yeah, yeah. It's a bit like, you know, when the family's part of a cult or something, isn't it? Like a proper cult, even though Islam is a cult, but you know what I mean. So maybe communities need to band together and set up daycare for older kids, but homeschool instead. Yeah. Oh, I love a bit of Jacob Rees-Mogg. I like him when he's on GB News. Yeah, that man's so intelligent. He just talks sense. I like him. I mean, he'll probably say things that whether I agree or not, it's a different story. But as a bloke, he comes across as a really good bloke. He's done well in life. You got to admire that. So, which groups of parents are building homeschool groups and sharing the cost of tutors for some subjects? Ooh, that's good. Exactly like that. Yeah. I know. I'm a very wise wizard. I like the idea of free schools. Yeah. Not 4 schools. Don't want 2 schools. I want 3 schools. Agreed. Helen, that's not right. What that? Building homeschool groups and sharing the cost of tutors for some subjects. Actually sounds like a quite a reasonable thing. It wouldn't surprise me if parents are building homeschool groups. It makes sense because safety. What's one thing in life that you want to ensure 100% your child's safety? Free schools can set their own curriculum. Yep. I just think our teachers get paid. Got to pay me bills. That's right. It's free here, mate. You're a volunteer. But absolutely nuts. But it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But don't forget, we're live tonight, ladies and gents, at 7 o'clock. Do not forget, 7 o'clock. You can call in, have your say. So, yes. And I'll make sure that I time it and whatnot. Well, not so much time it, but like let someone have their say. I can mute their mic, someone else can talk, and then someone else can talk, and we'll make sure that, you know, if there's 3 or 4 of us up, then we'll make sure everyone gets sort of equal talking and that. So we'll make it all fair, don't you worry. So it makes sense. So it will be good. It will be good. And hopefully, oh, Jake's in the house. Yeah. I will start with the talking about the 48% of Muslims say that they don't feel like they're part of the UK. Sod off then. I'll start with that as my little topic, and then obviously as and when people come up, you know, they can say what they want about that, and then they can raise their own topic, and then, you know, you're free to talk about whatever's going on in the world, whatever you like. You know, open that can of worms of debate, whatever it might be that you want to say. I'll put the link in the chat, and I'll keep doing that, and then you can come up, however you say. No, yeah, we've not seen Ace. I mean, I know she's doing her own channel and that, but yeah, I think she's just probably busy doing whatever she's doing. Might be around tonight, who knows? But it's good because she's very knowledgeable. So, but yeah, whatever you want to talk about, yeah, bring it up. And then, I mean, you might even want to come up just for 5-10 minutes, have your say, blah blah blah, and then that's it. Then yeah, you can do that. You don't have to sort of come up and stay up on the screen, but it's up to you. But I will say I'm going to be a bit more stricter to let everyone get their own chance to, you know, have equal time to discuss, because I do like to just leave it and have it free throw, you know. And I understand, like, you know, say someone like Jake, like he'll say to someone who said something and ask them a question about it, then yeah, that's fine, and, you know, keep it going. But I don't want sort of just one person taking the show, especially me. We'll keep it all equal. So I will be a better moderator. But, you know, I want people to have their say. I want them to come up, feel relaxed, and they can say what they want to say, and then we can ask questions, debate, and, you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? And that's what the whole idea here. Because one thing I've done now, I've decided I've actually removed the word interviews from my little description on my Facebook page, because trying to get people to interview is a nightmare. You wouldn't believe how many emails I've sent, and people that I messaged on X. Electrodoc Richard, he does a lot behind the scenes, like emailing this and that and everything else. And I was like, do you know what? The amount of hassle and time and that, it's just not worth it. So yeah. I mean, someone like Richie and Roe, they come on for a chat. It won't be like an interview. We go, oh yeah, you want to come on, talk about this and that, and promote your channel and whatnot. Then yeah, come on over, let's have a chat and let's talk about what's going on, and we'll do that more relaxed. I won't have like set questions and all things like that. We're just, you know, they're good. So I think that would be better. So yeah, we'll still have guests for chats, but there won't be like interviews, like where I was trying to get people from Advance, and I was like, you know, it'd be nice to get people from Restore, people from Reform, but they're not interested. My channel's probably not big enough either, so I've dropped all that. No more interviews, I'm afraid. So yeah, an interview is like an interrogation, yeah, question after question. But I'll have people more for a chat. You know, they come up on screen. I'm not going to have any questions. You know, there might be a question or two that I want to ask, so I'll probably write it down so I don't forget. But yeah, it'd be good. But I come on screen, but I think you won't like my views. If you want to try and defend Islam or something like that, then come up and do that. I mean, it's up to you, mate. You know, people like myself and Jake. I mean, I've got a thing here that whatever this is. That's the sort of book you drop on the floor and you think, oops, and then as you go to pick it up, you kick it. But yeah, but you know, if you want to come up and have whatever, mate, I've got no issue. You're totally entitled to have your views. Just because, like earlier, like when I had my little rant and that, because I think what you're saying is absolutely retarded. But you know, I'm allowed to say that, and you can say whatever, and yeah, whatever you think, however you think it, why you think it, whatever. You know, we're all different. If we all thought the same, it'd be bloody boring, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I like to have a little rant here and there of people. But yeah, but you know, I'm entitled to my view as much as you are. So yeah, you want to come on and make out like whatever it is that something that we disagree with, then we can debate it. You know, we're not going to sit here and like have a full on argument. We will literally debate it. We'll discuss it. That's what it's all about. And I think that would be right. That's fair. So, but yeah, you're fully entitled to come up, mate, if you want to. I mean, just because we disagree, don't mean you haven't got the right to come up and express whatever. I like interrogating, but me too. I think it goes back to the day when I used to be a cop. Used to want to be a police officer, and then I wanted to join the military police. I'm just glad I'm not involved in the police nowadays. Blimey heck. One, you know, because of my mental health, but two, I mean, wow, it's an embarrassment. Our police force. We need to go back to the Bow Street Runners. Jake versus Chrissy debate the people want. Yeah, Chrissy won't be coming back because like he talks at people and it's his opinion and that's it. End of. There's no real argument, no real debate. Can't have a discussion. We can respectfully disagree. Exactly that. See, Jake's on it. He knows. Toilet paper. Yeah, it is. Chrissy won't debate it. Just talk nonsense. Yeah, that's what I just said. 100%. Azure. That's a nice name. Azure. There used to be a Sierra Azure car. Just so you know. Hi there. Just wonder if you equal guys saw Liam Tuff's interview with Andrew Bridget on, or the letter he sent to Starmer, both happened a while ago. If not, might make an interesting topic one day. Well, remind me, mate. Remind me. As and when we go, you know, we're doing whatever, and I'm lining up, and I'll say to people, right, yeah, tomorrow we'll do whatever, or I haven't got anything lined up. I do say that in streams, like, you know, because I try to do the latest news stories. So sometimes I've got to wait till the morning and put it up. But if you say something the night before, like, oh yeah, Liam Tuff such and such, I normally make notes here, and I'll be like, oh, hang on, let me, you know, I'll fit that one in. Actually, that sounds quite interesting. But so yeah, just let me know. Let me know, mate. Just keep telling me. I'm always asking people, is any topics or anything? We can do Wiz Investigates. I need to email Jake actually to work out where we do that, like the Wiz and Co Investigates, where we do it like once a fortnight or once a month. So, but once a month, there'll be 12 a year. So I don't know if that's not enough or whatever. Depends what we want to investigate. Because I've got down the because we can always debate things like the Shroud of Turin, Islamic dilemma, whatever. You know, we can investigate loads of things. So, yes, maybe even MH370. Chrissy doesn't know how to listen or follow etiquette. Yeah, but I'm going to be more like I'm going to just mute people's mic once they've had enough, you know, couple of minutes. I'll just mute their mic, and then someone can answer them. Then the next person can answer that. Then the next person can answer that. Unless said person then says, "Oh yeah, but whatever," and I've got a question, then that's fine. Then they can answer the question. Then we can go to the next person. So we'll have it a lot more in uniform with like going around and letting people have their own saying. So everyone, you know, if someone says, you know, I think pi is nice because it's 3.14 or whatever it is. And someone can say, no, I don't like it. And the next person can say, yeah, I do like it. The next person, no, I don't like it. And then someone might ask a question about it. So we do it like that. As long as you're not pro-Sharia, you'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, Jake saw that as well. Oh, Jake, you have to know. It's, I like Liam Tuff, so I don't defend his stand because it's indefensible, but I do feel there are many good Muslim people who get lost in the argument. Sorry for the typos. I'm off with a keyboard. That's all right, mate. No worries. I like to find out why people think how they do and why they have such opinions. Yes, and why they why. Wiz used to watch a lot of Hello Hello. That's why he likes interrogating people. Yeah, hello hello. That was good. That was very funny. Oh, and there. Always tell your kids if someone says don't talk about it, they must tell their mum as soon as possible. Yeah, that's the clue, isn't it? To speak up. Listen very carefully. I would only see this once. Yeah, it's on it, you know. So I knew as I started to say it, I suddenly twigged then. Yeah, I know where you're going. Don't care about good Muslims. It's hot garbage. Yeah, but even good Muslims, they can't be good Muslims because they know you know, they should know about their religion, and they can see what goes on with regards to all the blooming attacks and this and that. They should denounce it. The fallen Madonna with the big boobies. Big boobies. Big boobies. Islam is so good, no Muslims ever want to leave for Europe. Oh, I missed one. In other news, Woke Trash Starfleet Academy was cancelled. Starfleet Academy, we're going to Star Trek. The vast majority of Muslims did nothing to stop. No, exactly. So that makes you think. Literally just about to finish. Literally just about to finish, mate. I've done an hour and 30, well, an hour and 35, but don't forget we're live at 7 for a call-in. Good afternoon, Wizzle. I've been typing as had a couple of pals round, but we've all joined in the conversation alongside you all. Better late than never. I'm literally going to be wrapping up soon. What's good Muslims? Where are they? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A good Muslim follows a religion to a T, but a good person isn't a Muslim. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yep. I mean, the fact that they say, oh, if you leave, you'll get killed, that gives you a hint that you should be leaving. That you need to leave. Go. Innit? The show had more gay characters than a Diddy party. Very good. Very good. Very good. Right, let's wrap it up after an hour and 36 minutes, ladies and gents, because we're back at 7, so it's happy days. So get it's already up, so get the notification bell on thing, so you know the video, it's all ready and everything. So, and go check out, I've got me new playlist up with the 3 songs that I wrote. One for Advance, one for Restore, and one for Tommy Robinson. I think they're epic. Just want to let you know. But anyway, so thanks everyone in the chat and the new mod, Jake, so we can post links. And Jake did post up his Substack. If you want to go and read that, ladies and gents. So yeah, get that link up again if you can, Jake, because obviously it get lost in all the messages. So yeah, happy days. But yeah, it's all good. So join me 7 o'clock. Don't be late. Well, you can, because I'm always a minute or two late, you know, but I'll have my coffee. So thanks to every single one of you in chat. I'm not going to say their names because I get OCD and I feel like I've got to mention every single person. I'm like, oh, I don't want to forget. So yeah, Jake's got his Substack there. So go subscribe. Happy days. So take it easy. Stay safe, ladies and gents. And yes, call in 7 p.m. anything you want. Happy days. So until 7 p.m., ladies and gents, that is the Wizard's words.